I just want to give a shout out to THQ for hooking your boy up with AEW Fight Forever, a preview copy. And I just want to go on ahead and give these guys a shout out. They went ahead and allowed some people in the community to go on ahead, get their game early, get their hands on it early, give some reviews, things like that. And man, the embargo is lifted for those that pre-ordered the Elite Edition. You should be playing right now. And yeah, guys, I've been playing this game for a couple hours. And when I talk about a couple hours, I'm talking about I got it yesterday morning and I am like 18 hours in right now. The game so far is great. There's a couple things that I don't like, and we're gonna go on ahead and get into it. But as of right now, for what I was expecting, it has exceeded my expectations. Now, was I expecting a lot? Not really. Now, it exceeded the expectations in terms of arcade style gameplay, what the game is made to do. One of the biggest things is replayability. Replayability can be an issue with this game. I'll tell you guys why. Only up to 4 people can play in a match at one time, which I get it. I understand. This is the first installment of the game, and 4 people is more than enough. Now, online, it can be an issue because, you know, we all got our friends. We all want to play with them at once. And 4 people might not be cutting it because you're already won. Then you only got 3 spots left. Road to Elite is extremely short. It's going to be some extreme matches, some cool matches, some dope spots. I honestly think that the best chance you have at having some really cool fun with this game, playing with your friends. When you play with your friends online, it's cool. You get to do different stuff. You know, you actually get to laugh at some of the stuff that's going on, because let me tell you something, guys, the skateboard is hilarious. Like, you can literally ride a skateboard around the whole arena and then jump off and hit them in the head with the skateboard. It's ridiculous. The game has a stupid amount of freedom, and I'm actually happy that they do have that. The game has a stupid amount of freedom. The only issue that I have with it is that this was supposed to mimic some of the old SmackDown vs. Raw games, No Mercy, Here Comes the Pain. This game does not have a backstage area. And I'm not saying that there's one that can't come out in the future, because with all the extra stuff that they'll be adding, item shop, things like that, I have a feeling that we'll have a backstage area eventually as part of some DLC item shop, battle pass type of installment. But there being no backstage area sucks, but it's something that, you know, it's whatever. The fact that in the arena you can jump off barricades, tables are cool, you can throw weapons at each other, like things like that, man, that you can do within the arena and within the ring is cool. So we don't really need the backstage area right now. I feel like later on people might want the backstage area, but then you can justify it where in WWE 2K23, let's be honest, how many of us go in the backstage area so frequently, you know? I just think that this being an arcade style game, the backstage area would matter more than WWE 2K23. Now, something I was very critical about is the criteria behind the momentum and the reversals. I played some of my homies, and the reversals were tough. I wasn't sure like what to reverse what and things like that. You would click him and it wouldn't be responsive. I mean, listen, this is a preview copy. I'm not sure how it's going to look at launch, but yes, the reversals are a little bit tough in this game. The momentum, there's like no criteria behind it. As far as I know, I've been in the training mode. I've done a bunch of stuff to see if I can get some idea about it. I know that obviously the more you hit and the more moves you hit, your momentum goes up. But I just feel like I don't know what would bring it up more, like things like that. I just feel like there has to be some sort of explanation, and maybe I haven't found that just yet. But yes, I definitely think that that needs to be looked at, especially the reversals. I truly feel like the reversals are not as responsive as they should be. And that's something that hopefully gets worked on within the future. The AI, I can even say that in some instances, it looked way more advanced, way better than WWE 2K23's AI. The AI knows what to do. They go for breakups on pins. They don't just stand around, especially in ladder matches. They know what they're doing. Maybe it's not because it's so many wrestlers cramped up in one ring, but in this one, they know that they got to fight for the ladder. They know what's the prices up top. Tag team matches, they go on ahead, break up pins. They fight the other tag team member if one of them is getting pinned. Listen, man, the AI I have no complaints about in this game, except that it can get a little bit boring. Once you master the game, you go offline. Now you really know what to do. You know how to play the game. Yeah, it is gonna get a little bit boring at that point, because you're just gonna beat the AIs. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna beat them up so much that you just might be like, man, I don't know. But Online, like I said, you go online with your buddies, you're gonna have that fun. I got beat up by the AI a lot yesterday because I didn't know what I was doing. This morning, I said I gotta go to the lab. So I went to the lab, I did my thing, and now I'm beating the AI in like 3-4 minutes. So yeah, let's go on ahead and move on. Now guys, obviously what we were excited for with this game, the weapons. Weapons are great. There's a lot of weapons. You can actually go in the crowd and get weapons. You can just pull them out the barricade. Super cool. The weapons, you can throw them. Very interactive weapons. Only issue I had was some of the visual glitches. They would float sometime in the air, and I wasn't really a fan of that. I understand that it's an arcade game, but come on, let's keep it a little bit realistic now. Let it fall on the floor. But yeah, aside from that though, the weapons was super cool. I did notice that they don't bleed off moves. As far as I know, for me, not even like hitting them into a ring post, they bleed. It was the barricaded bat that they used to go on ahead and you hit them and they start bleeding like instantly. I was kind of disappointed that you can't make somebody bleed with a move, honestly, but so far the weapons and stuff like that, they're good. One-on-one matches are fun, especially the lights out match. They just drop weapons and then you go get weapons from the crowd, get weapons from under the apron. Very, very cool match. I like it. It's actually really fun having all those weapons available to you. So yes, I'm not complaining about the one-on-one matches. They're cool. Now the ladder matches, like I said before, very fun match. The AIs actually are responsive. They know what they're doing in the ladder match, which makes it fun. But yes, ladder matches are cool. And shout out to THQ for the mini games with the ladder. That's actually some of the dopest stuff. The little mini game and stuff. I mean, you can say that WWE has a nice mini game for the ladders, but this one, I like that you just tap the letter. Once that one's up, you tap another letter that it tells you to tap. So very cool stuff on that mini game and very creative. The barbed wire explosive matches, and this is cool, y'all. It's cool a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, it's not one of my favorite matches, but when you see the visual and you see everything, it looks super cool, and I'm not complaining about it. It's definitely a type of match type that you can go on ahead, throw in there and stuff like that and play. Personally though, I'm gonna stick to the lights out matches, one of my favorite matches. The barbed wire one is cool. I like the fact that it electrocutes you, and the big explosion visual is super dope as well. So it's definitely creative, and the fact that they put this in the game is impressive as well. But yeah, definitely not complaining about it. I just prefer to have more freedom outside of the ring, inside the ring, because obviously with the barbed wire, you're not able to leave the ring or anything like that. So yeah, but definitely a cool match that they went ahead and added, and I'm not complaining about it at all. Now guys, the 2-on-2 matches, I truly did like these 2-on-2 matches. I played with Boy yesterday. Me and him were playing tag teams. Me and him was in a tag team together playing against the AI. I love how the AI defends themselves. They do the tag moves. Like, guys, you guys will see the 2-on-2 AIs are crazy. They put you in a move, they do everything, and it's very responsive. They know how to defend each other. And one of my favorite things is, I'm not sure if this is an AEW rule, because I'm gonna be honest, I knew about AEW forever ago, but haven't really started watching AEW for a couple months now. So I wasn't sure, but the 2-on-2 matches, unless you're tagged in, you cannot come in and actually go in the match. So online, this is cool, because if you're playing a 2-on-2 match online, you know that it's going to be one-on-one, so somebody is tagged in, then you get a couple seconds to come and do moves and stuff like that, then you got to get out the ring. So personally, the 2-on-2 match, they did that well. I'm not complaining about it. I love how the AI goes on ahead, defends me while I'm pinning, and they go and run to the other guy and get that. So man, listen, I love it. You keep doing what you're doing with the AI THQ, as long as y'all can make it a little bit harder in terms of difficulty. Man, that's all I'm asking for. But aside from how AIs respond to what they're doing and what they're supposed to do, is great stuff. And honestly, the fact that you guys are a smaller studio than 2K, and 2K still hasn't nailed this in about how many years, I can't even remember, since 2K14. Listen, kudos to y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. 4-way matches and triple threat matches, super cool matches. They're very chaotic. A lot of wrestlers, they know what they're doing. Whenever somebody's getting pinned, they immediately stop what they're doing and they go and break up the pin. So listen, y'all, I'm super hyped about the AI in this game. The 3-way, 4-way matches, even though it's only up to 4 people, I like the fact that everybody knows what they're doing and the way they actually react to all the stuff that's going down. So I'm a big fan of this, man. Hopefully they continue to go on ahead and make this innovative and things like that. So yeah, I'm rocking with it. Now guys, let's go on ahead and get into the spots. The spots in this game are super innovative, man. I'm a fan of everything that has to do with being able to jump off a skateboard to the outside of the ring and the guy's laying on the table and you hit him on the table. It's just crazy. There are spots in this game you could literally Irish whip somebody and somebody will reverse it into climbing up the turnbuckle and then jumping to the other side. Man, listen, it's just some cool stuff, man, that you guys are actually going to enjoy in this game. I think THQ did a great job of doing an arcade game, but having some realism and stuff that actually may happen in real life. And not to mention, I still feel that WWE is the better game due to the graphics and things like that. But these graphics and the art that they did on this game, they're actually very, very good on AEW Fight Forever, and that's nothing to take away from the team by saying that WWE graphics are better, because they both serve two different purposes, obviously. But this game is very, very good. It will exceed a lot of people's expectations. Obviously, if you weren't expecting the world with this game, I think you'll be happy with it. The Steam Deck review. I'm so happy, man, that this actually runs super well on the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck actually having the power to run it well, and having a handheld wrestling game, another option for me. So when I go on the road, I have the game. So super excited about that. The fact that we have that for that, and it actually works extremely well. Not laggy at all. I think it might even go up to 60 frames per second on the Steam Deck. I'm not very educated on it, but everything looked good. I mean, the graphics looks very similar to my PC, which my PC has a decent graphics card in it. So yeah, the Steam Deck having, and I'm not sure, I've heard that it's going to be compatible with the Steam Deck fully, but for the most part, man, it is fully compatible even without it being Steam Deck ready. So yeah, I'm definitely not complaining about it. And yeah, the Steam Deck did its thing. As you guys see some gameplay from the Steam Deck right now. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about my thoughts so far. And if you guys have played the game, go on ahead and let me know what you think about the game. And guys, in my conclusion, man, I'm gonna go on ahead and rate this game about a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Honestly, I don't think it's worth the $79 price tag if you're getting the Elite Edition, nor the $60 price tag. If it was going to be an Elite Edition, I feel like it should have been 60. The game should have been 40. I feel like it's not worth $79. I'm obviously gonna buy it because this is for YouTube. I'm a content creator. I got to keep doing what I'm doing. But it does suck that that's how it was priced. I feel like it was priced like a AAA game, like a game with high graphics and things like that, when in reality, man, I feel like this is an indie game, but it served its purpose, like I said, and that's nothing to take away from the team. They did an extremely good job for the resources that they have and the money that I'm sure that they were funded. It wasn't a crazy amount, so they did their thing, man. I just hope that that price gets reduced with a sale or something. Or if you guys are debating on getting this game, I would wait for a sale for sure. The game is fun, but it's not worth $79. And aside from all the glitches and things like that, I hope it is fixed. You guys know we have a battle pass on the way in a couple of months. I believe they dropped some details on that, so I'm super excited about that. So yes, guys, I don't think AEW Fight Forever is worth $79, but I do think that it's still a good game that serves its purpose. But yes, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys are buying this game, if you guys are already got the game, how you guys feel about the game. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch you guys. Peace.